Namaskara Bengaluru, welcome to another episode of Brands of Bangalore. If I have to ask you one simple question, tell me top 3 shoe brands of India. What comes in your mind? Bata, Red Tape maybe Clarks, maybe Hush Puppies, maybe Nike, Reebok, Adidas. So many brands come into your mind, but there's one amazing brand from number city Bengaluru who's been there since 50 plus years, serving dignitaries, serving British era and film actors and Bollywood actors across the globe. Lalu Dass Shoemakers is the man customizing shoes for your feet, for your size, right here on Brigade Road. Let's go and see what he does. Hey Sunil, how are you?
Hi Kimani, how are you?
Fantastic, fine.
Nice
So
to meet
finally, good to see you in person.
Same here.
He is the man behind the legendary Lalu Dass Shoemakers on Brigade Road, running 3 generations of artistic footwear. Right? Am I right? 3 generations, 50 years?
3 generations.
So his grandfather, father, and now him are keeping the tradition alive. They have been the sole motive of hand stitching shoes right from the British era to the most respectable legendary politicians and the film stars and who's who of this entire country, and not just from India, of course. We've got people coming abroad only in search of Sunil getting their handmade shoes. So Sunil, I'm so excited to hear your story.
Same here.
Please take us in and tell us more that the entire Bangalore, the world would know.
Sure, I would be. Please, thank you. First of all, you're welcome. And
So now we are sitting in the Karkhana, the workshop where the real artists are creating art. Sir, आपका नाम क्या है? अशोक दास. और सर आपका? परमेश्वरन. कितने साल से कर रहे हैं सर काम आप ये? 40 पे 3 साल से. So can you imagine the life that they have spent of 40-50? सर आप S2 कितने साल से कर रहे हैं आप भी? 40 साल. Wow, amazing. So this is the hard work that has gone into it. And Sunil, you will tell us how important is the artistry to preserve for the next generation to come in.
so it takes, first of all, a whole life to be like work on it. And we have life skills and artistic skills also. So they have to like dedicatedly working day and night and to learn from, pass it on from one master to another master. So they take time, sit next to them, learn the art, and that's how they put so much of hard work into it. So it is all like converted into a product. But now it is like we see the heart and soul working together. That's with the one you do the product with the not only see the product, but you have to put a little bit of thoughts into when they are working in, and they have put their whole lifetime. And I want to have them more in coming days and pass it on to few more people out there. And they are my strengths and my family, and together to work it all.
Lovely. Sir, निमेश रेणु, क्या नाम है आपका? सुरेश कुमार. आप कितने साल से काम कर रहे हो? 25 साल से. मजा आता है काम करने में? आपको सबसे अच्छा चीज क्या लगता है यहाँ पे काम करने का? हाँ, अभी आपको क्या लगता है आने वाला पीढ़ी करेगा ये काम? अरे जबरदस्त.
Nice. At least I'm so happy for him to like.
That's the positivity, guys, and this is so important to preserve the artistry of hand stitched, customized shoes, which I think Sunil, with his generational wealth of passing on this knowledge to the future generation, is doing a fantastic job in Nama City, Bengaluru. Sunil, we are so proud of you.
Thank you.
Please tell us, what are the processes or the steps involved to make a complete shoe?
First in the measurements and the last of the shoes. These are the basic thing what we do it. And once
the
we
mold, is
construct
it?
the mold. And
Okay.
if you see, there's like we've been constructed a little bit of mold, and depends on it. And after that, we create a template, a design model.
Okay.
And on the top of it, it has been like created with a different, like an apron or a dots or brogues.
Wow.
Like,
Okay.
And these are the loafers. Which
This is
we
the design
created.
that you
Yeah.
probably create, template of the
Template
design.
and loafers.
This is
And-
all set of it.
And the set of the patterns which we have it.
Uh-huh.
And this has all been like sometimes generic, or it has been like for individual last is a different type of pattern which has been actually
Okay.
created. On the top of the last, and we have it like we make this uppers where they cut out the chisel leather and cut it out, and this is like completely handmade except the sewing part of the machine. and on that we have it like a lining, and we have it like the customer needs a little bit of a combination of a pattern and a plain leather, and they give an inspiration, and I create on, and from here this process it goes to the molding of the shoes like this,
Okay.
and pass it on, like the upper part is over, and then gets into the bottom maker.
Okay.
And he will just mold it and shape it to the shoes, and
Oh,
it gets
wow,
into it.
amazing.
Like, yeah, the shape. All right, and you test it, and you may need a little bit of an elevator, so it's like fully customizable. And the process goes to there, and that goes in, like once it has been molded or something, the shoes comes out the shape like this. We put it on a nail, stuck it, and give it a shape in the sides, and we, with a compound and materials, we put it on inside, and then we leave it on the sun to dry it on. It's a natural process. All over, it's a natural process of we do it, follow it. It is again, and then it has been given it to the maker of the bottom part, which is being covered
The
up.
sole.
Yeah, the sole part, and
So everything that you do is mostly leather.
mostly leather,
Okay.
because leather is breathable. And it gives it takes out the whole body heat.
Okay.
And absorbs the heat content, and moderates the temperature of the body also.
Brilliant. This is how the shoes are made. So here we have the real Dr. Foot of India, Mr. Andrews. Andrews is an Indian, number Bangalore guy, but he had the opportunity to study in Milan, Italy.
Italy.
Yeah, and he's traveled the world across. So please tell me your journey.
Yeah, just that Buffalo, I went there. I'll be in Buffalo for 2 years.
Okay.
That in Buffalo, one True Mold Shoes. That
Very
is the fact
famous
that is
brand,
a
yes.
famous for orthopedic footwear. What they are made it. For that, we purchased a software. We went to Canada, that is Vancouver. The software name is Warham Research Corporation.
Oh, lovely.
We purchased the software from there. That is more than 1.5 crores or something. That is a very expensive software. From that, we bring to Canada, US. From there, we are make all ready, and that one we bring to India.
Wow.
And
wow,
then
wow.
that is the factory now still is there.
Where?
In American Orthotech in Chennai.
In Chennai.
Chennai,
Okay.
that is a MEPS, inside the MEPS. Madras Export Processing Zone, the factory is there.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, that's the thing, they are there. And then I'm usually basic in a shoe designer.
Okay.
I am basic, I studied in Austria in Milan and all as a shoe designing. I work in a big concerns like in a shoes and all. Now at present, I am I help with Mr. Sunil for developing things.
Of course.
Actually, that is, I got a very good opportunity to work along with Sunil.
Wow.
Because he is the person really observe my things as whatever I tell, whatever things as I'll move, he is very comfortable, he is very happy and do things as praise God, I hope so Sunil to be come up like anything else.
Amazing, amazing.
That's
With your
the thing
support,
we
he would
want.
definitely do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me one international celebrity or a figure that you have loved working for.
That's the thing I told, no, Mr. Ratan Tata.
Oh, wow. You had the opportunity to work with Mr.
work
Ratan Tata.
Actually, I am working in Tata.
Oh, lovely.
Tata in the shoe industry. That time I traveled to Bombay, and then I make a shoe for him also. And then he's so comfortable. He's wearing churches in British shoes.
Wow.
That is one of the very expensive shoe in the world. But after that, he's wearing our shoes. In Tata itself, we make the shoe, we take the measures, everything. We develop the laws according to the foot and everything. That is a huge foot also.
He's a very tall man.
Very
What was
tall
his size
man.
and what was his
He's-
dynamics?
That is a size 13.
Wow.
It's a very big size. With the bunny toe also.
Ah, okay.
That is the thing. Bunny toe will be very tough for you, the people to make the shoes.
There's a lot
also.
of pain in that edge of the
end
toe,
of
right?
the
At this
toe.
part
That
of
is-
it.
Yeah, that is the toe part.
So you make
We make
customized
a
shoes?
customized shoe for him also.
Wow.
And then one the cost for Tata itself, one the finance minister, finance person, he is the number one finance guy. He told, so far I never wear a comfortable shoe. I made a shoe for him. He sent a message, so far I wear such a comfortable shoe I never wear in my life.
Wow.
Like
wow.
that.
Wow. Wow.
And then more than 4,000-5,000 pairs of shoes we make it for America, for the footwear. The second time I went to United States, I talked to the people, the embassy why you want to go again? I told, before I went, more than 3 to 4,000 people are walked in your country.
Wow.
If you give another one opportunity, if I'll go there and then bring in some good things, some more thousands of people going to be can't able to walk.
Superb, superb. That's the
thing,
spirit.
That's the way we done it. So only I got the 10 years multi-entry visa. He laughed and then given this visa.
Wow, and how long was this? When was this?
That is the 2006 to 2016.
And when did you study in Milan?
2019, 93.
1993. Wow, we were all small kids, but this is what the hidden gem inside the workshop of Mr. Lalu Dass Shoemakers here in Namma City, Bangalore, right in the heart of Brigade Road. So happy and proud to meet you, sir.
Very nice service.
Nice meeting you,
Thank
we
you.
hope that because of you, the world will now get to know that you are the man behind Mr. Ratan
Right.
Tata's footwear,
Yeah.
and the world has also seen your remarkable journey. Thank you so much. Very proud of you.
Very nice, sir.
Sunil, it's very important that since you customize, products, how do you take the measurement
So normally we take it on a sheet of paper
first?
and then draw it and sketch it, and the top of it, like we have the process which we are making it,
Yeah.
and this we take the foot impression of the person
Oh, lovely. Okay.
and make it in centimeters, measure the width and the ball girth and the heel area of the counter, and do the entries, and then we build up a last for the shape, whatever the different shape of last. These are the last which we call it as. And
You
it's
have to do it for every feet?
every feet. We have a generic also. With generic last, we be able to make it and do a little bit of a customization. Depends on the widest part. Add some extra. Give them spacing at this
Got
area,
it,
toe
got it,
box,
got
and all.
it.
And then if that's one process. The another process which we have it, like people having a feet problem and thing, make it an arch support. Like arch is something which gives a support to your whole structure to stand and tall. And then we take the impression of the person.
Wow. Wow.
So,
wow.
so he had come all over from UK. He's a British Airways pilot, and he's been our associate for almost 2 years.
Wow.
So he had, finding shoes is a little tough. So I made an impression for him, and we pour a POP on the top of it, take an impression of the feet, and make a customized insole for this. Because you see that little bit of a raised arches and flat footed and a little bit of a deep. So there are a few pressure points which we inculcate while we are doing it, the shoes.
So what is this material called?
It's a foam. It's a foam.
Very, very soft.
Very soft, and we just place it and it takes the feet shape like this.
Wow. Wow. Isn't it beautiful?
As every individual.
How do you make an insole? You put some.
We put a POP, and after that,
the hard form or the liquid form?
with the liquid form, it takes a shape of it, and after taking that POP it takes the shape of the foot completely, and we make insoles with the arches.
Okay. So that POP is an insole.
Yeah.
Or outer sole. It is insole.
It's an insole.
Insole.
It's an
Okay.
insoles.
And how thick you make it?
It is about 3 to 4 mm thickness.
That's all.
Wherever there's an arch area, there'll be a slightly bit more raised and all.
And that is a hard structure or soft structure?
It's a softer. Hard can be depend if the customer wants it a bit more sturdy when they're standing tall, then it cannot be like too much softer. So it has to be like, if you see the foundation of the pillar, it will be always the down part will be a little bit hard.
Harder.
If it is too soft, then it becomes
Flexible.
same thing happens in the human structure also.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
When the shoes are firm, you can stall it out. And for a long time, you will have no any feet issues.
Wow.
So nowadays you're getting like a lot of feet problems because of those issues where if the flat-footed, they cannot stand for a long time. They have
Back pain.
back pain, and all these things starts from the
Feet.
feet.
That's your root.
Yes.
Take care of it.
That's
And
called
that's what.
posture.
And yeah, so the good combination of understanding it from a physiotherapist, Pramod, and Sunil, who's a foot doctor basically, helps people understand how important it is to ensure that your feet, that you spend most of the time standing on, the pressure is on your heel, your toes. The right footwear is all you need so that your posture, your health becomes good, right, Sunil?
Yes.
Sunil, I see a lot of books that you read as well. Where do you find time, and what are your books that you read?
So there are a few books which is
Psychology of Money.
Psychology of Money, Atomic Habits,
Yeah, lovely.
and right from Modi stole my mask for one of a customer who is a author.
Wow.
And it was being presented for Mr. Modi.
Lovely.
And he just
Amit-
unveiled,
Amit Bagaria, of course,
Mr.
yes.
Amit Bagaria and Savio Rodriguez. And he said, like, for Sunil, I just. and
Wow,
just gave me,
he's
like,
also your customer.
He's my customer.
And he's, customized this and personalized this book for you.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing? So look at this, guys. So this is the clientele that Sunil has sitting in the heart of Brigade Road, Namma City, Bengaluru. So proud of you and your work,
Thank you.
Sunil.
Thank you.
Arnav, hi.
Hello.
Good to see you, man.
Thank you.
And what brings you to Lalu Dass Shoemaker?
Oh well, it's obvious. I ordered some shoes a while back, so I'm coming here to test them today, and we might be ordering a few more. Depends on how it goes.
What challenges do you face? You're quite tall.
I mean, in this case, it wouldn't even be the tall. It's more that I have a larger shoe size than normal. At least for Lalu Dass, the thing is that most shoe brands in India don't carry like things my feet. I'm 13 to 14, 13
Wow.
on the right and
Wow.
14 on the left.
Really?
So they either don't carry it at all, or it's very ill-fitted and it's painful to walk around in. So like we were browsing around for like alternatives because I'd be leaving the university soon and it wouldn't be good if I didn't have any good shoes there. And then I found like Lalu Dass like online, and we decided to come here, and it's been a blast because the service is great. It's fitted very well. It's comfortable. It's stylish. It's pretty much everything you could want.
Lovely. So, you got to know about Lalu Dass just
Yeah.
recently.
Yes.
How would you manage? I mean, all this while, what was the challenge that you faced?
I think the best way of putting it is that adjust. If you have a shoe that's too small, you wear it and wait for the shoe material to just kind of like extend and stretch to your leg, which isn't very comfortable, but like not many other alternatives.
Cool, fantastic. If not Lalu Dass, what would have been your alternative?
Find a more expensive custom shoe tailor.
Do you actually find that? Did you try doing it?
We found some shoe tailors, but they were either expensive or they had like odd reviews, to put it lightly. But Lalu Dass, he was both very well recommended and like he had a very like good style like selection. So we thought it was like prudent to come here.
Fantastic, Arnav.
Yeah.
So, sir, tell me your experience because getting the right fit for your son would have always been a challenge across the world. It is. So, what do you think is a message that you would like to give to brands who would definitely like to cater to needs of your child and people like him?
Look, I think the whole concept is about getting more personalized shoes.
Okay.
Because everyone has different sizes, and most of the companies cater to fixed shoes, fixed lengths, fixed breadths, and that is where we are having the problems going on. India once had its own industry where people everywhere. I remember during my childhood we used to go and give shoe lengths to get
Yes.
done for ourselves, and my grandfathers used to do to us. But nowadays you don't see this type of isolated where people just give a service of made to measure type of a shoes, and this is what we're looking for, and this helps him a lot because at least in his side we don't get sizes, the breadth, the width. That's what is the issue. And this is the first time I'm coming here because I got a lot of positive feedback from my family. They told I need to come and see this.
Lovely.
I came make sure. I also gave a couple of pairs here today.
Amazing for yourself.
So let us start with that. That's how it is going on.
Lovely, lovely. So this is a real life example of how Lalu Dass is trying to solve problems in helping you be comfortable in your own feet. Yeah, thank you so much. Lovely
Thank
meeting
you.
you and all the best.
Thank you.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
Best of luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Bye.
much. Welcome to Lalu Dass. How long have you been his customer?
First time that I got to know about Bangalore, that's my first time. So I just happened to like research online and I came to after I left my friend. He just understood what I exactly need. Like artisanal work, I gave him one wedding shoes done by him. Yeah, it is special and immediately I had one more thing for it. So yeah, it is very good. He gets the job really done. He knows what exactly he wants. So what more can he do?
Wow, why is customized shoes to you? What do you think the market lacks? Because there are so many brands offering you different varieties, styles, comfort, non-comfort, good trends, Liberty, Bata. You get the point. There's so many options available in the market, but still, why are customers coming to Sunil and Lalu Dass shop? Why do you think the need is? What's the gap?
Let's even more it and just to take my shoes. So I called him, hey, Sunil, you know what? I have my interview tomorrow and I need my shoes. So I just came to give him my shoes. Lovely. So that's sort of, you know, he gives a lot of personal feeling for what he does and everything. So yeah, thank you for that. Even she was there.
Please be seated.
Sunil, I'm super excited and thank you so much for making this happen, you know.
Thanks for your time and congrats to Brands of Bangalore and to you being putting efforts to help us, people like us, and as an entrepreneur. And I appreciate your time and the whole team. Congratulations to you again.
Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity, because in today's AI world, everybody wants to take a laptop, take a mobile phone, get into IT software, and then they want to talk about technology, but they're not able to understand that even selling shoes requires that technology, which end of the day they are working for a larger company. Am I right? So let us start with the history, Sunil. We really want to know. I mean, you are on the heart of Bangalore, Brigade Road पे आपका दुकान है. You've been here since 50 odd years, roughly.
Yes, 55 years. Yeah.
Take us through the journey and help us understand how did it start.
Yeah. So when my father arrived back in Bangalore in 1965, he was working with a Chinese shoemaker from Calcutta, New Market, and from there he worked in, and he just been with his boss and coming in Mumbai at the gateway of India. He worked in there for some time and then came back to Bangalore on Brigade Road.
Wow.
Where there used to be like a post office right in there, and then it became like of he wanted to set up his legacy. You know, when you're working and with someone, you know, you always want to have your legacy and your own way of working things.
Correct.
He set it up this place for himself, and he leased this up at this area. Like one was a shoemaking shop, another one was a cycle shop.
Wow.
Between. And where you see, like, you know, you didn't want to go, you know, placing somewhere in on the footpath. You see that cobblers, we've been able to help people to get their food structure and all in any way, and you want to solve it. And right in way here, he sat down and he started.
Right here, this is the place. I remember as a kid, I used to walk down and used to sit here. Yeah.
That place we used to sit, and people, you know, customers used to be lined up for his work to come in, and he used to work with his heart, you know. And the product was just in what do you see it in a physical, and he used to work with heart and soul both together. The hands were something which was like magical for him to convert things in whatever the desired personality of customer, you know, want to have with the shoes, because shoes speaks a lot, you know, for an individual.
Of course, people say that if you are wearing, judge a man by his shoes, they say, right?
That's right. So that was like one of the very important prospect for him, that what kind of shoes an individual can wear and identify his personality based on it. And he was helping a lot of people out there, and people inspired him for his work and for his art and then for his dedication towards this thing. And then it just took it up place right in there. Then we were all brought up in this place later of the stage, and we personally stayed here with my whole family for 10 years.
So your address was, where would you stay in Bangalore? Brigade Road. How big was it?
Yeah, they would say, ask, and we slept here. We just done all crazy, and because I was smelled with the leather, sleep with the leather, and be with the leather. So I got it, and then I asked his permission. You know, when he was getting older, and like, how will I be able to, you know, make a purpose for him for his life? He just put in, you know, to put into work. And then I said, okay, I have to do something. And education was keeping me as well as BSc Electronics. And
oh, lovely, BSc Electronics.
BSc Electronics, and I done computer engineering also from Aptech, and got something onto the capital, because we got to know about a little bit of technology when things have been modernized and fast fashions.
Correct.
So I used to help him with my YouTube onto the phone. And I used to say that this is otherwise he's seen only the physical picture of the shoes, and then it becomes like the product comes in and he's satisfied when it is at the end of the day, and later the customer also should be like, you know, feel good factor that when he's wearing the shoes, you know, stand tall onto it, and that's the blessings for what we get it today. And
amazing. This is so cool. You get my point. Your father had that experience of working for a Chinese company, he didn't want to spend his life working right out there. He came in and he started something on his own. I'm seeing some amazing structured work here. Everything is handmade. Everything is customized, unique. If you actually see out here, each shoes has its own individual story.
Absolutely.
Now you tell me, how different are you from somebody who's, you know, selling hundreds and thousands of pairs across the market, and how different are you from the regular shoemakers?
So when you see like the mass production, you know, it is just like, you know, it has been made to the mass market. Masses. And then when you say it as a customization, you will have like the personality, like will have like a different, like a formal or a casual. So for the formal client, they have to be like, the shoes are really very important.
Yeah, very important.
And it will make it, you know. And then dad used to say that, you know, customer ko dekh karke juta banaye.
Wow.
And that's how, you know, like I learned. Basically, he's from Bihar, you know, from village, and when he came in here, and because of it has been carried forward, they're like, yeah, I cannot be a regular shoemaker from what it is like. So like mass production are there, competitors are still there, but still we have been working with we have like a lot of demands working. We are working all 365 days, you know. It's just like we haven't seen any time which has gone jobless, and it's just going good, you know. Thank you.
Amazing. So in a day, how many shoes do you make?
Very few, because it's a custom shoes. So based on their customization and the requirements of it, and we have takes nearly about 2 to 3 shoes
Pairs
per day.
That should be good. So what is your average size? I mean, the price of the shoes, because I feel that every shoe is an art, is unique, right? So the shoes out here is different than this and this. I see a lot of men's wear. You also make a lot of women wear as well. So just tell me the range. What work does it take to get to a pricing of the final product?
So on a product, we have it like on a different construction. Whether we have to ask for what purpose it is being used, for occasional or it's for a big day. So based on that, we budget for the customers, and then when it comes to the product, we have different constructions into it. Like we have for a formal, we have like an Oxfords, and we have like a derbies for a regular wear.
So what are these terminologies? Oxford, derbies?
So Oxfords are something where you have it like a...
All these are American terminologies, or British terminologies?
British mostly. It is being created there because shoes are something where we know how to create like a Kolhapuris here in India, and it's now you see, you know, the Prada is taken. It's all coming from here.
They're not been able to brand it well, I feel.
Yeah. So Kolhapuri is being started from here in India, and that's how it is known to the world in form like fast fashions, this thing. But when these kind of terminology come, when you say like an Oxford, it is for a formal looking dress and a nice suit and all. You should make it a complete with an Oxford.
Lovely.
And in that we have a different construction, which is like a stitched welting, like a hand welted. Which is like a hand welted. These are like hand welted, stitched, and leather soles, and there's like a whole single piece, and black color for a formal looking.
Everything is leather.
Yeah, everything is leather. We have like different colors to be chosen.
Smooth. Yeah.
And we given options for them, and based on that we put a pricing. The ranges we have got about 7,500 onwards.
Onwards, that's all. And these are so curious to know, how are these signature done?
These are like very simple. We just take it on a sheet, and we take an inspiration from brands, and we take a write-up from the online and make use of the technology then, and it's a laser etching and a whole cut. We just give a little bit of a decorator on top of it.
Amazing.
Otherwise, you know, we can do it like a tattooing and inking on the top of it also.
Wow. So what is the most unique shoes that you have made in your life?
Unique
And
shoes.
for whom?
Yeah, that's like we have, you see those Chelseas now, and zipper boots. So we needed with like a seamless. We always had a challenge while we were crimping the shoes, like
Something like this?
Yeah, and not like that. We have it. We have it the shoes which has to be like crimped, like it comes into the seamless.
Wow.
And when we
this
started
is the most challenging part, huh?
most challenging part, you know, where like that's because that's the beauty of the shoes. It just gives a nice theme, and it's
It gives a really very formal looking also. And to do the scrimping, the leather stretches to this side and we have to pull the leather at this side. So that's the challenging part of the shoes. And the first one which I made was so satisfaction, and that was like amazing with a Goodyear stitched and welted construction.
Wow.
And this has got a little bit of a dye-night sole, you call it as, from a British made company, and with a rugged looking fine and all weather conditions also.
How much does this shoe cost?
It comes in about anything 12,500.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Superb, Sunil. So please tell us, you have been in the industry. People could have, suggested you that why don't you go and work for an IT company, make more money? Why don't you go abroad? You have so many opportunities. Probably some big brand would have approached you to come and be their main designer.
Yeah.
What has been that journey, and why did you choose to carry forward your
Yes.
father's legacy?
Yeah, one of the very interesting part of my career change in there. But when I was like, when you're working, when your old father has been working with a craftsman, where you see the difficulties what he's facing during it. We always thinking whether this will give us the money in the future. It's always, money is the byproduct. We have it's a
The
very
bottom
basic
line is that
necessity.
is it able to feed your stomach
Yeah.
and your family?
Absolutely, and without that, finance has to be like very important. And I was thinking whether this is going to be like where I can carry forward things. And I asked them like that, though you give me education,
Yeah.
and I was being always thinking of like to come and work. And my questions were like whether my future will be there in this working with a small shop. How will I be able to run the show in future? And that's getting older. I said okay. Then I used to be with him right from the childhood because I brought up from this place.
Yeah.
And I was telling okay. I used to go with him to the market, pick it up materials, help him out, and just ask him the curiosity like what is this, what is that, and all. As a child, you ask. And then I felt there's a challenge. And like how will I be able to convert it to the mass market? And mass market gets you where the fashion is. And then I started sitting with him, and when I used to cut and know like if there's one mistake and it's all gone for the whole, because it's one leather skin, like it may not match with the other one. So I started helping him. Then I know the difficulty. There's so much of pain while working the day to day. You've got to be like so dedicated while you're working, and you cannot say like no, I'll come back. No, there was no any kind of excuses to be given. So I saw him that there's a lot of things behind the scene. We should be able to do something for him. And though he's been helping us to be what we are today, I want to do something where he was again nothing where again it becomes little emotion when you talk.
I know, I
about
understand.
him,
Yeah. He set up the
and
entire base for you.
It's like more of the people coming and making shoes for him. So he's helped more of physically challenged people also, and from the regular customers. So he's helped quite a few people. And I say, what we take it from the society, we give it back to the society. That's all was hit in my head. I said like, yeah, we will do it, and I start doing it. I felt the challenges facing and all. And day to day, I was doing my work when I know, when you're young, you may not be like little bit of playful, childish, you don't understand the work, what he's doing, what shoes and all. And there was that time when it came in through my done my career education, done my BSc and all education done, and entrepreneurship comes in where like how will you move forward? What's next? Then for a part-time earning, I took him work in one area as a IT company. It's called as 24/7. It's still there, and
The famous call center,
famous
BPO
call
that
center,
time. Yeah,
BPO.
that was a time when actually internet was just coming in, and we had the concept of outsourcing in. Yeah,
Outsourcing.
lovely.
first, and
How many
then
years you worked there?
I was like, when you go there, and it is all nothing. It is all above the head. 1 month I worked in there and just came it out. I said, you're not selected. I said, what, not selected? I was like heartbroken. Then I understood. You put whatever it is outside, they would say something or the other, and maybe you may not be to that job. You're not made for that job.
Yeah.
Then I said, I took it as a challenge. I said, like, I'm stepping out from this place.
Yeah.
I'm stepping out from this place today, from 24/7, and then
Yeah, continue.
24/7. Though I like the environment, I was wondering. My curiosity was to know like how this IT company works
Oh.
and functions, because they were our father's customer, no?
Correct.
How come they wants to wear this kind of thing? Where it will be helpful for it? Then I was wondering, okay, chalo, theek hai, karte hai. Then I was telling to myself, I am stepping out from this. Though I was not selected, I was not paid a salary. 1 month salary was not been given.
That's
as
so
they
bad.
promised. Was promised, and I didn't know like what to say to my parents, my mother. Like when you're sending in, they will have a hope. Like my son will perform well and come outside. And
Which year was this?
this was like 2013, and then dad was growing older, and then I asked his permission that can I come and work with you?
Wow.
And he said, "Itna padaya kiya, and I made you to study, give an education and all. Why it is?" He said, "You take it a call. Now, तुम करो आके बैठ के क्या है उसमें देखो कैसे तुमको समझ में आता है करो."
Your father's legacy. Had it not been for your father, would you ever be in this business?
I never thought so.
Correct, no?
Never thought.
So if his effort of 30, 40 years or 50 years plus has given you a base, that means it's very difficult to start something new. But he's already built his customer base. He's had the best of British officials, the best of politicians respected at that time, best of Bollywood, Tollywood, Kannada film actors.
Yes.
Can you name some of them who have been your regular customers, of your dad's customers?
So dad's customer was Mr. Malia.
Oh.
He used to come from BTC and
Oh,
he
wow.
made shoes for him, for white shoes, those times. It was
Lovely.
important. And later there were a few more people who, because of his work, people started recognizing with the word of mouth, and celebrities like we have Ravi Chandran, sir, crazy star Ravi Chandran.
Lovely.
And we have Ramesh Alvin sir, and we have if you say like Kicha Sudeep sir, and we have
Oh.
D-Boss and Darshan sir also.
Look whom I'm sitting with. I'm sitting with a man who has literally helped these celebrities stand on their feet, if I may put across, right? That's so brilliant. That's so brilliant. So does it actually give you that satisfaction that you are not just catering to the masses, but to classes?
Yes, which is we didn't know that this can go to that extent, and they only my father's work and then came in like if in the course of time,
Yeah.
we had we had politicians. I can say Mr. H.D. Devegowda ji,
Wow.
and we had his blessings today, and we met him, got his shoes made for him, and we had Rishabh Shetty sir, Kantara,
Nice.
and Bell Bottom movie was what he started off. He came in as in personal here.
Wow,
Rishabh
wow.
Shetty sir. I never expected that today he's going to be in a stage where the whole world knows him today because of the movie called
Kantara. Yeah.
And-
Amazing. Brilliant
and
movie it is,
brilliant
yeah?
movie, and we used to like because they gave us a challenge, with our work culture, with our work, they gave us their own challenges of work and to creative onto the shoes, which this can be created. So we had an opportunity and we made it.
Wow.
Upi sir, Upendra sir, UI movie, amazing. Thanks to Upi sir again. The creativity came in with us. I
Wow.
never expected for a UI movie which I'll be able to perform. Thanks to Varshini, Janikaram, we had designer would come down in personal, sat with us, worked day and night for the movies.
That famous costume that he wore, was it
Yes. Yes,
designed by you?
Yes. Like,
Look at this. This is where creativity can actually honor your work, guys. And this is another lesson that we have got people like Sunil and his late father, Mr. Lalu Das, be the true brand of Number City Bangalore, which we are very proud of. Yeah. So just to move on to it, Sunil, can you tell me? I'm sure you have dealt with customers, right? You've been here since about an hour. The regular customers coming in, walking in, giving your designs. Somebody came for their wedding. Somebody said that I want to look good for my interview, and so on and so forth. Everybody has their own requirement. Do you remember any particular request of a customer which was totally blown your mind away? Is it something that the most amazing requirement that you have made?
yeah, well, just as you say, we had a client who had come for the big size foot, and he had a lot of difficulty in getting his shoes made. And
What was the size?
it was like size 14,
Wow.
and he was a national basketball player, Mr. Gowda. He used to come all over from Mandya,
Oh,
from Mandya Nadu. So like big feet. Sunil bhai, namge always make me, and I don't want that, what do you call, the people who wear these rubber boots kind of thing. I don't want those kind of thing. Make it something nice and sleek and slim because of my personality. And when I made him, he was so happy. I said like, he gave me like.
so was it formal wear or was it for his sports
for
basket?
he was going for an occasion.
Wow.
Where he was invited as a chief guest for the school.
So I see a lot
And
of
he wanted-
formal wear here.
Yeah.
So do you think you also make a lot of customized sports wear as well?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow,
We
wow,
do
wow.
sneakers also. We do like day-to-day penny loafers
Lovely.
and the moccasins also, and we make like a sliders and slipper sandals. With, like, again, it is all crafted to be hands. We can create anything with that, with a design as a matter. And I don't think so. Like there's any kind of challenges we faced was people with unique requirements, and then we will pull it out.
Amazing, amazing, brilliant. So Sunil's story is inspiring, guys. He's kept up his dad's tradition and still handcrafts shoes, not just to celebrities, but people who are probably suffering from some health issues, probably suffering from some
Physical challenge.
physical challenges as such, and people who are extremely tall and not able to find the regular size in the regular stores. He is the man who's been helping them walk comfortably, as if I can say. Yeah, you're actually helping them walk better and comfortably.
Yeah, it makes us proud. It's an opportunity for us to show our work as well, and it's all been word of mouth. Yeah.
Have you ever been approached by big brands? Ke, hey boss,
Yeah.
can you mass produce stuff for us? We can actually take you to the globe and so on and so forth.
Quite a few.
Have you got those
Quite a
thoughts
few.
in your mind
Quite a
to
few.
shut this off and make it big?
Quite a few. We had people coming from there, like you have like a different. We have got HNS. They want to see like anything which is like though they are mass produced shoes, they want to have something like nothing like a handmade shoes. They had a lot of respect for our handmade. I said, you have been developing thousands of pairs of shoes. What is my one pair of shoes going to be? They, no. Handmade is handmade. Anything in a handmade you cannot replace by a machine.
Wow.
And that is where the precision comes in with the work and the sizing, the fitting, the comfort, the durability also. Because if you have your shoes, you can step into it for more than about, like maybe your forefathers can wear it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Like-
what's the durability of your shoes generally?
So minimum of about, normally give it about like anything about a year. Again, how you maintain it, nicely you look at it as, polish it, nice and clean, and keep it like, with the weather condition, if it is raining and everything, just keep it nice, warm, leave it.
Lovely.
Right.
Who
Yeah,
are
yeah.
these people?
So they are our boys, been backbone mine. So they've been able to come. Come Viji, come Mahesh.
Vijay and Mahesh. Hi Vijay. How are you? Superb. Hi Mahesh. Thank you so much.
They're part of Lalu Dass.
Since how long?
It's been almost 3 years now.
Lovely.
So they have been very young. We just came in there, and I want to just pass it on where I on absence of me, he has to run the show. So I cannot be present for every custom show. So they are there to help us out. And Vijay, by his profession, is a tailor.
Oh, lovely.
And he comes and helps me out to make shoes and craft it also, and give those finishing of the product. He makes a nice patina. If it is like you want a different kind of color of the shoes to be made, he's the one who made him. And same, he's been passing on to Mahesh. He's a young, studied well, and he comes all over from every day. He opens my shop.
Oh,
And then he's been kind enough to help me out on absence of me. So thanks to these guys, and he'll be continue to work with us in the coming days. And I
Superb.
want young minds like them to come and be a part of Lalu Dass, and you can have your own thing. We can be able to customize it. Yes.
amazing. This is how it is, guys. So it's just not about shoes, about people as well. So Mahesh, please try and tell, what do you think about your brother ಬಾಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಕಾಲ್, ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು?
ಒಳ್ಳೆದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್.
ಏನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಲರ್ನ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್? ಏನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು? ಏನು ಲೆಸನ್ಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗತ್ತೆ?
ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ.
ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗತ್ತಾ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಸೂಪರ್. ಸುಜಿ, ಅಬೌಟ್ ಯು, ವಾಟ್ ಡು ಯು ಥಿಂಕ್?
ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನು ಒಳ್ಳೇದೇ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್.
ಹೌದಾ? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಖುಷಿನಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ? ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಾಲೆಂಜಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ?
ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಖುಷಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
Lovely, lovely. That's the spirit, guys. Sunil, it was an amazing journey. We have actually seen from our own eyes what an effort that it takes to create one pair of shoes, right? And we've also seen customers who are so happy, so proud of your work, and that really makes us feel really, really proud of your work. Just to get that, rapid fire round with you so that we understand what exactly your creativity can come out. Are you ready for it?
Ready.
So, the rapid fire question starts now. Sunil, what's the most expensive pair of shoes that you have ever made?
That was for the movie for Kantara.
Lovely,
the
for
Divine
Kantara.
movie. Yeah.
How much was it?
It was about 25,000.
Wow, 25,000 rupees. Lovely. Which celebrity or famous person would you love to make shoes for?
I would have definitely for Mr. Big B.
Oh, with Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, I'm
Amitabh
sure.
Bachchan ji.
Sir, if you're listening to this, please welcome to Namma Bangalore. Sunil, Lalu Das is waiting for you. One word that describes your shoemaking style.
Just with the soul.
With the soul. Beautiful. Leather, suede or something quick. Leather, suede or something quirky. What style is your personal favorite?
It's definitely a formal looking leather.
Formal looking leather. Lovely. The most Bangalore thing that you have added to your design element.
For Mr. Seven Raj.
For Mr. Seven Raj, white and red.
Red and white man.
Red and white man, of course.
World famous.
How many hours do you think an average does it take for you to make one pair of shoes?
Minimum of about 16 to 18 hours of workmanship.
Wow, wow, wow. And if Brigade Road was a person, if Brigade Road could talk, what do you think Brigade Road would talk about you?
I would say the only shoemaker who can create you and get things in a picture to a product.
Wow, wow, wow. That's absolutely. If I was Brigade Road, I would say that you are the guy, you are the reason I'm walking tall.
Thank you.
Superb. What's harder, getting the right design or getting the right customer size?
Both as a challenge. Design we can be able to create it, but the size challenging because we got to create a biggest of big size. Because I've made size from size 3 till size 18.
18 is a
18
size?
size,
Oh
yeah.
my god, look at that. Have you can imagine somebody having size 18? Lovely. Which is your favorite spot in Bangalore that inspires creativity?
Definitely Karnataka Chitrakala Parishad, where you see the artwork in there, and I will always be. Another one is we have got a museum, and that's where the art keeps them alive, which I wanted to be like part of one of that.
Superb, superb. If your shoes could speak, what's the first thing that they would say to their owner who's wearing it?
Definitely from Lalu Dass Shoemaker.
Wow, wow. I'm so proud that I've got the opportunity to meet you and stuff. The last and the final stuff, which is your favorite hangout space in Bangalore?
Favorite hangout? I can say it is like an airlines hotel.
Airlines hotel, of course. And your favorite ice cream
Corner.
corner house
Corner.
and your favorite coffee spot?
Definitely the Uttam Saga
Lovely, lovely. And your favorite dosa?
Masala dosa.
Where? Which part?
We have it like a benne dosa.
Benne dosa stuff. Lovely. And I see a lot of people are already getting their watering mouth out there, and they are eager to go out there and figure out their passion. This is the man behind keeping the traditions alive, making handmade shoes, crafting it with design, love, passion, and as he rightly said, it is from his soul. So we as Bangaloreans are super proud of Sunil, Lalu Das, and we are so excited to cover this story. And if you are somebody from Bangalore and wherever you're going to watch this, you have to subscribe to our channel, follow Sunil, Lalu Das, and then if you have a customized design in mind, you definitely know where to come in. He's the man for your shoes. Anything that you want to say in the last comments?
Chill Madi,
Maja Madi.
Maja Madi, and the rock brands of Bangalore.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you
And,
so much.
Keep growing. God bless you. With just a lot of people be going to follow you, and I'm sure that we're going to have you as one of the best podcasts.
Oh,
in coming
thank you so
days.
much. Thank you so
like
much.
you have Ranveer's show, how he
Oh,
is,
yeah, of course.
and I'm sure that you're going to be a part of it maybe in next few months.
That's the blessing that we take from Sunil and his father's legacy. His father's blessings are also with us. And thank you so much once again. And keep following and keep learning every day. And don't forget to harness the skill that God has gifted you. Thank you so much, Sunil. Lovely meeting you.
Same here, same here.
Proud of you.